All right, guys, it's time to X-nay some inner fenders. It's not working. That's pretty terrible. Second floor. Hey, dude.
Let's put the hood down. When you're building these, you gotta be able to step back and visualize things and see how it's going occasionally. And this looks so cool. So that's essentially full bump, and we might be up an inch so high actually. So yeah. So let's go up another 4 inches so we can see what ride height is doing. That seems like way more than 4, sir.
I was waiting for you to say stop.
Sorry, I don't know how to measure 4 inches. According to the internet, it's 5.
All right, guys. Put these on.
So that's roughly ride height. We may, like I said, we're probably an inch or so high, honestly, because the struts aren't fully compressed yet, but overall,
I mean,
not bad at all.
dude.
Okay, so next steps are you got to finish getting the inner fenders cut out.
Yes.
And
Insert roll cage.
then you're going to put the cage in.
Yes.
So the idea is behind what we're trying to accomplish here is we're going to get the cage set in here and determine, one, make sure the seat will fit. I think it will. And then start figuring out inner fenders so that we can start designing where the struts are going to go back here. Right now the plan is to, they're going to go here, but we're going to build a plate for the top and the bottom of the inner fender and just bolt the ORIs to that inner fender. 14
Just
gauge.
that.
Yeah, it should be fine. I'm kidding. We will build a plate and sandwich those two, and then obviously tubes off to the cage and to the chassis if necessary. But we kind of have to get the inner fenders situated before we can determine. Wow. Before we can determine where everything else has to go. So, yeah. It's raining really hard.
Well, as soon as we get the cage back in, I'll put the axle back under.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what he's doing next is the cage.
I was going to get the cage set in because I can cut this stuff out with the cage in. It doesn't matter.
I went to Lowe's this morning, guys. This is how crazy expensive things are getting. I went to Lowe's this morning. I bought 4 oscillating blades and 2 packs of Sawzall blades, 5 each, $130.
What? He loves me that much.
Wow. So when you see our labor costs go up, that's why. So if you have any suggestions on where we could get Sawzall blades or oscillating blades cheaper.
It does say 30 times life.
Yeah. These right here this was $70.
I was reading that.
It was $70. Well, you can't get them on Amazon when he needs them, when he texts you at 7 o'clock at night.
Texting him at night.
Texting at night. That's where Lane's at. We're going to put the cage in this thing. I'm going to move some stuff around first, though. Got a lot of stuff in the way. Let's go do that. We just stood here. Kind of surprised that it hasn't fallen off with all the weight on the front end. Hey, will you grab that tape measure?
Deny.
The gremlins just continue.
It's those 5G towers. Zapping power. Give humans cancer, kill car batteries. Fresh Jeep, never been wheeled, never even seen dirt. It's less than 100,000.
What's that? This Jeep? Ain't got no miles on it, man.
Factory motor.
That is
out
not
of something
true.
factory.
That is not true. It was out of a Charger. They're cooler, so
makes it better.
Makes it better. What's the voltage say on that?
You plugged it in and didn't even. It says 11.6.
Oh. My vote would be we have to go around the back.
Swivel. Pivot.
But
Pivot.
he still has a lot of stuff in the way, so I don't know if that's gonna work.
I need to get someone's game chair done.
It's like he's got a sack of potatoes with a little bit of room in them, and he just kind of keeps shuffling the potatoes around. Lane, you need to get rid of some junk.
I know I'm going to.
Okay, so you're gonna have to stay on a corner.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you can't be in the middle.
I was just in the middle to get it over.
Dude, don't even get an attitude with me.
Pivot. I'm trying.
Sure.
Yeah, so he's not even kind of ready.
Well,
The dash has to come out.
I didn't know that.
Oh, hey, sir.
Hey, the dash. has
None of
to come
that
out.
fits.
Yeah, and the front feet go like directly under the dash.
We'll be
right
fine.
there.
We'll figure it out from here. We're doing a Genride dash anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So rip that stuff out of here. What are
Okay.
you waiting on? You still have a shifter in here?
Yeah, so you can sit in here and go. Brrr.
We don't want to. We want to build it. We don't want to sit in it. Call me in a couple hours when you're ready.
Guess who's back? Back again. Ricky's back. Put the GoPro on his head. It's a little tight. Did you adjust it for you? Is my head that much bigger? Jeez, brother. Where you going with all these? I need them. Is this hot? All right, we gotta take the dash out to get the cage in. Lane's over there. He's looking at all data. I'm like, brother, just freaking do it. Just take it out. Look at this. It's all about having the right tools. Okay, you gotta have the right tools for the job. Boom, nailed it. Already way ahead of you. Nailed it. Dude, it's already out, brother. Look at that. Don't need that. Right here. Dece. Telling you, Lane, I graduated college, and this is what they said to do. They said grab. Dude, I'm already way ahead of you. I got 2 of them off already. Oh, I'm rounding that one off. Don't do that.
Were they not tight to begin with?
Oh yeah, they're tight. Don't back up. You worry about your side. All right, we'll see who does better. Back in like the 1940s, man, this is what they had. They ain't have their Milwaukee was like a place. You know what I mean? It wasn't a tool. It would be way better if this stud wasn't rusty.
It'd be way better if you just used the actual tool.
All right, get it then. Get it then, buddy. What are you doing? I don't get electricity. Am I grounded from electricity? Look how dumb this is. You're right, that's way better. Well, we're gonna have to take some more parts off.
Oh, Snickers. Oh, it's empty.
Ooh, Snickers. Oh, it's empty. It'd be way cooler if there wasn't all this. Does this come out? I need a Philip. A Felipe.
Oh, that's okay.
That's you, brother. Flathead.
Yeah.
All these tools, you ain't got a Phillips? Why can't you guys just have tools? You gotta have these fancy things, and then you gotta go find the other half of the fancy thing. Just a screwdriver. There's even holes for them right here. And you don't even have the one I need. Does it start? No. No, it doesn't. Oh! Oh! See that, Lane? You don't need no all data. These are like the fastest screws I've ever seen. You see that? You see how fast they're coming out? It's freaking screw Olympics. Oh, is there 2 more at the bottom? Yeah, right here, Lane. Duh. You gotta tilt the thing down. Look at that. For sale, $500. $500! You gotta undo the speaks, brother. You take my screwdriver from me and you don't give it back. Look at you. We should open a chop shop. Dude, these screws are wild. It's literally like a quarter turn and then they're out. That's not true, because that was like 4 rotations there. Freaking Dust City. I'm glad I didn't wear my good shirt. Hello? Is anybody home? Ta-da! Yeah, dude, you got wires going on in this bitch. You gotta get this harness out. Look. Boom, nailed it. This is literally the multi-tool of the universe. This one's way better at ratchets. Now who's using the stick? You gotta use power tools, Lane. Wait, is that it's vacuum? That's cool. Good luck hooking that back up. Is he getting HVAC?
No.
No AC? You're not gonna put a heater in it? So these are cool. They're vacuum, so you can come up here with your mouth and you could change where the air goes. Those are cigarette lighters. Yeah, it's before these things. History lesson with Ricky. I'm just over here It'd be way cooler if I wasn't an ogre. Where's my tool? You can't shake it out. There's stuff over here, buddy boy. Shake it up. You mean to tell me that's not a 10? What is that? An 8? Bro, how much oil's on my butt? No, it's the freaking...
Did you sit on it?
I sat on it because there's no room over here. You got everywhere. Now I got Torque CB on my butt. I do smell good. That stuff that's why I smelled it and I was like, what's going on? And then I look, everything's getting soaked in it right now. I'm not even gonna touch it. This is your problem now, not mine. Not my chair, not my problem. That's what I always say. Look, I kneeled down right here and then I was just sitting on your Torque beast, your Torque CB. Brother, I hate everything. Literally hate it all. What is happening? You keep shaking this. We're gonna fight. Shake it some more, see if it comes out. What size is this? This is either 9 or 6. It's probably standard because Jeep's like, we're from the war. It's standard size, guys. And guess what? Lane doesn't have any of those. Well, a 7's too big and a 6 is too small and the Phillips head is stripped out. This is way too big. Huzzah! We got it, guys. I will survive. Now I can't walk over here. It's all greasy. Up your butt and around the corner. Hey, cabron. Right there. It's cabron, not cabron. Learn to speak Spanish, man.
I think you're just taking the skin off.
I'm taking your face off if you don't shut the heck up, brother. Where does this go? What is this?
Hold on, brother.
What's this? Ow! Dude, it's raining. Freaking hard. How's that come off? What is this for? There's a very large and in-charge harness down here.
Well, where does it go to?
Stuff! Digicals! I don't know, radio.
Well, just pull really hard.
I'm trying! You really should have looked at all data for this. It would have gone by way faster.
You're an amazing person.
Just shut up. There, I got it. All you gotta do is put your crescent wrench behind the harness. Look at it. Look at that. There's another harness. It goes all the way, brother. Reaches unbolted. Yeah. We are men. It's right there. Reach your hand. It's like the size of your nose. I couldn't think of an insult. Oh yeah, it cut you. My battery's dead. Did you get it? Oh. Now we gotta be gentle because we gotta finagle it around this stuff. You want my crescent wrench? Works really good for that. Ow! So many sharp things in there. It's like a piranha. There you go. You get it harder, faster, more athletic. 37-inch vertical leap. Oh, hold on, I got speaker wires. Give me your pry bar 9000. See, that's all you gotta do. You gotta grunt. Hey, there's a cage in the way. Okay, now can you pull that out around the cage? No. Okay. Hey, oh, you didn't get your harness. I told you to get the harness. Here, you need this.
Quit yelling at me.
Dude, all your harness. Well, if you would have read all data, you would have seen it. It's a bulb. Twist it, pop lock and twist it. It's a bulb.
Hand me the crescent.
That's what I'm talking about, Lane. You gotta twist harder. See, that's all you had to do is twist it. Just grab the crescents right there. I'll hold it, you twist it. Yeah, keep going.
You would think they'd make special tools for this.
Yeah, no one here's got them. I had my slide off in like 30 seconds. You can check the video. Lane's is over here freaking dilly-dallying. What are you doing?
Tool. It's a ground. Hold on.
Get a freaking flood watch, brother. Hope you brought your swimsuit. You don't have to get in here. I got it. Oh! We are men. Ooh. What is all this? Can we do something with this? Yeah, can it go literally anywhere else? Dude, this is a nice wheel. Here you go. It's upside down. I've got like freaking wires to things.
Do you want the wire cutter 9000?
No, I don't want to cut anything. That's your responsibility. There we go. Clean all your boo-boo out of there. Use your hand like I did. Oh, is that Taylor Swift?
No. Think two of us can do this?
Mazel. Yeah, Rob did leave. Oh my God. Oh, we got it. Hey, not bad.
Well, cage is in. Now what?
Just weld it, brother. Just give me the welder. Hey, this section on the roof here looks You think that's on purpose, or is this like a prank? This Jeep is just beautiful. You know what I mean? Can't put that in the video. As funny as it is, not going on the internet. Why'd you spend $400 on a hood prop? There's sticks out back.
I gotta lift it up to drill holes to get these spacers in, so then I could the cage down to the roll cage.
Okay, what do you need my help for?
I need you to lift it up. Oh. Gotta find it. Okay.
Hold on to it, man.
I'm in your way.
I'm here doing the truffle shuffle. What? What was that? Essentially what Lane's got going on here is there's the plate on the chassis, and he's got to drill the holes for the cage, and then the bolts go through the floor into that plate. But the plate isn't on the bottom of the floor, so he's got these little spacers that the kit comes with from Wide Open. You just put that there, like that. Oh, you haven't done the third one yet.
No, you can't reach it from underneath.
Oh, it's because you went backwards.
We're not going to talk about that.
Lane.
We're not going to talk about that one.
We're talking about it, buddy.
We're not talking about it.
See, if I make fun of you, the people in the comments can't, because then they just look like jerks. So if I make, trust me, it's better if I make fun of you. What happened?
I sinked a hole. You see, there's a hole here too.
So I am noticing an interesting thing here.
What are you noticing?
The floor isn't level there.
No, it's not.
Is one of the spacers longer?
Yes. If you look, this bolt. See the length difference?
Yeah, the longer ones need to be on the right side.
No, the longer one needs to be in the one farthest away.
Why? Because this is further down.
Because you see how this is slanted? This is the high side, that's the low side.
Oh, that's intention. Oh, it is slanted. Well, who's dumb now? Me. Shut up,
You're
Lane.
not dumb.
You have to put this in crooked and the bolts go in at an angle?
I don't
like that.
I don't really
I don't
know.
like that at all. This is...
What? What's wrong with that? I don't know if that thing's rated for this cage, but
It's not. You guys want to see a cool transition? What? That'll make way more sense in post. Tell me the plan.
we're gonna lift up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my stick out
Okay. That.
of the oddly shaped hole, and then we're gonna set it down. I may have to grab a ratchet strap to pull it together,
Okay.
because I don't know if you remember or not, but when you were making fun of me taking the cage off of the chassis,
When you turned into Don Vito.
not good to die the pretty girls. Yeah.
What's it on?
What is holding it up?
Oh,
Is it
it's on the body over here.
okay? So what we're gonna do is gently lift up,
Okay.
slide it this way, and we're gonna try to set it down. It may not line up with the holes exactly, so we'll cross that bridge when we build. Probably be easier to take the bolts out.
I'm scared to touch. I'm scared. It's hanging on by like a thread right
All
now.
I have is like
I'm so scared.
here.
Jeez.
I said here.
I got it. Got it.
That sounded scary.
Got it. Ah! Brother,
I didn't touch it.
that's how thin the ice is that you're on. It doesn't line up.
Huh?
It doesn't line up.
Well, make it line up. Oh my gosh. Ow!
Lane? Okay, I'm gonna do this and you... That's not gonna work, dog. See?
What did you do?
You drilled the holes.
Yeah.
This hole lines up. This hole, I'm looking at like a half crescent moon.
Can you stick that screwdriver in and get that spacer to line up?
It's not the spacer, brother. It's the hole in the chassis. They just don't jive. You know what I mean?
Was it Cletus calling to
No,
tell
it was
you?
Russell. We're going to talk to him together.
Hey, did you eat lunch today?
Yeah, I ate lunch. Head to Johnny's.
I was at Sonic and they have a buy one get one free chili cheese coney. I got two because it's free and I was gonna bring it back to you.
Oh, Lane could use a chili cheese coney. I'm looking at him. You're the best. Love you. Bye. Well, I just scored you a free coney with chili, cheese, and onions.
Some people don't get the mustard and onions. It doesn't make sense. I don't get
If you're still watching this video,
it. We have
you're a real one.
anything goes in with
I'm telling
a
you,
spike.
Lane.
What,
Lane
let
just
me
asked me.
let me
Are you
see.
going to put that bolt in? All right,
What?
fine. You asked for this, Lane. You asked for it. It doesn't go in. Come on, Lane. You're so smart. See, I knew you could do it. It's really interesting with the front of the cage hooked up.
How far off the back is?
This is way off. This isn't great.
Well, don't, like I said, when we took it apart, everything kind of went its own direction.
Boing.
See, it almost lines up.
Almost. What is your obsession with wiggle sockets?
This back one I couldn't reach.
Yeah? Lane?
What? Well, mine didn't do that. Why did yours do that?
Because you don't.
I thought you were left-handed.
I am left-handed. I'll punch you with my right, though.
I can't one-bite this.
Yeah, you can.
I'm not.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Round 2. Fight.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, go. So the long one goes way over here. Give me my tool. Look how crooked that is. It's as crooked as a politician. What's that from?
On top of my head, I can't tell you.
Oh, brother, where art thou? Let me guess, all yours line up great now, huh?
It's not my fault.
It's
That
1,000% your fault.
How? Coming from a man that used a crescent wrench.
Shut your chili holster. I watched you eat that hot dog and you enjoyed every bite. What? Say it.
You can drop your condescending attitude, mister.
I could. I always could.
But are you? No.
I'm not. My wife.
Okay.
All right, so we got all of our front holes in right there. So now we're assuming that this bolts to the body because there is a body mount right underneath that, but the instructions are non-existent. But there's this hole here from something. What was this hole for?
Factory cage.
The factory cage? Oh, okay.
Or the aftermarket. No, factory still bolts in there.
Yeah. So you can see how it doesn't line up. That side, this bar needs to come forward, so we're just gonna. So now we need to pull this tube towards that one. Keep going, one more, another one. Okay, one more, a little bit. Yeah, oh, perfect, okay. Now I gotta pry it forward.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, but now you need us.
But now I need you to come put the bolt in. Go ahead and run that in there. Cross thread's better, no thread. My hand's cramping. Go quickly. Very nice. You got 4 of the 6 points tied down, brother. It's that chili dog. Hey, Mr. Jones.
Let me,
How much you pay the cage?
hey, can you undo my register?
I like how you just went freaking...
Like Russian?
Vlad, listen, Vlad. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm not going to kill you, Vlad. I stabbed Teddy Bear in the face.
Reminds me of Call of Duty Zombies. Where's my vodka? I don't like any of this. This old ratchet strap doesn't feel very healthy.
Yeah, you got that thing straight. A
Play it.
minor.
Hopefully no one from Wide Open watches this. They're really going to be thinking, these guys are idiots.
I'd help you, but I gotta film. Hey, look at that. You need like 3 more of them. 3 more of them big grunt daddies. Yeah, put your foot up there and everything. Get some leverage. Yeah, 1, 2, 1 more. Dude, perfect. Now we gotta clamp it.
Hey, what's with you and clamps?
Dude, go get a clamp.
Yellow squeezy kind or?
No, the twisty turny kind. C-clamp, that's what they're called.
I really worry about you sometimes, Ricky.
I can't hear you now, but the camera hears you, so I'm gonna hear all your insults later when I'm sitting at the computer. About time you showed up, like a blister. Show up when the work's done. Dude, you...
What? Dude, show me then. I'll video
Hold
you.
the camera.
Until it slips off.
It's not gonna slip off, brother. It's not.
It's getting ready to slip over.
It's not gonna slip off! If your clamps were better.
Take
I
this back.
failed.
You gotta think. I struggle every second of every day.
So you've gotten good at...
I've gotten real good at it.
Now you just give this a little tappy. Crank on it some more. Crank on it some more, brother. Don't ask questions.
That's all you're getting.
Well,
I'm scared. Thank you.
well, see, you lined that hole up, and then this one doesn't line up.
Well, look at that bolt now.
Who made this? bolt it all together, and then get this pipe down here real hot, and then let it cool off. All right, we got 4 semi in over here. This one's a little crooked. That one's a little crooked. That one's a little crooked. Oh, that one's straight. This one's a little crooked. And then you come over here, and it's like round 2. Fight. 2 more. 1 more. Ah! Too far. It's okay.
He's like trying to do it real fast.
Hurry up! Rob's under so much pressure right now. Get your meat hooks off of me.
Fingers in there.
This is a real in-depth video on doing this cage. You know what I mean? It's way too in-depth. Oh no, you gotta use this.
Say bye-bye thread.
Threads are fine.
Called Loctite.
Nature's Loctite. Organic Loctite. Band name called it.
Oh.
Oh, you went down to like a D minor. All right, cage is in, guys. We'll see y'all next week. Make sure to like, subscribe.
Dang it. Should have grabbed your universal hammer.
I realized while editing the last video, I never really did a close-up of the suspension under here, mainly because it was on the ground. Yeah, it's pretty neat. If you've never seen the Fonzie build series, there's a stubby drive shaft from Wide Open Designs. Mounts to there.
TMR.
I thought it was Wide Open Designs.
No, TMR.
TMR?
TMR.
Whom? Yeah. Anyways, there's a drive shaft kit from Wide Open Designs, Lane, and it has a carrier bearing that mounts here, and then there's a yoke right here.
Oh.
So this doesn't move, right?
Oh, I was thinking of this.
Oh, yeah. You were thinking of something else?
I was.
You were thinking of something else? Yeah. And then so the front drive shaft will essentially pivot from here to here instead of, you know, from here all the way to the transfer case, because this is ain't gonna work. He just asked, what'd y'all do with my good pen, Jack Wagons?
They were
Blaming
both
it on us,
right
for
here.
losing his own stuff.
It's not now.
They were both. Talking about this one? Gotta be quick into that.
So you've already got the rear. Oh, you got all of them up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're like way ahead of the game. You just got to put some arms on it?
I still have to put mounts on the axle.
Oh. Hey, you know what's real funny? You're
What?
not gonna be able to put your arms on. The lift's in the way.
I mean,
Your lift is, look at this side. You can't even see the mount. Let's switch to the GoPro. I gotta use my hands. This is so dumb. What if we just...
go right here on the very edge.
What's the worst that could happen? It'd fall. This rear can come to here. That'd be good enough, right? Wide rear, narrow front. Is that pretty dead on?
I mean, we're a little low driver's side, but I mean, it's like maybe a
No,
16,
that's perfect, yeah.
So we can get in.
It's very front heavy. I just picked up the, that was not that difficult to do.
Watch that. Watch that.
Yep. Yep, because there's not really a good way to bring that front arm forward anymore. This is a nightmare. We can put stands under it when it's in the air, because you're just taking the tension off the arm. All right, guys, here's the situation. We got the chassis leveled out on the lift, okay? Now, next issue we ran into. With the front axle, it's not at full bump right now. You can see that. But with the front axle at full bump, okay, we measured that distance from the center of the hub to the floor. So we try and do that same thing back here, and we can't get the axle into the chassis enough because, well, the top of the axle hits the floor, simply put. So our front bump is like a lot, you know what I mean? We're able to get that axle way up there, and in the rear, not so much. So what Lane is working on right now is getting all of our control arm mounts axle side done, so we can put all of our control arms in, and then we can put some tires on this and flex it out and see realistically how high up we can have this axle. If it comes to it, because our upper axle side arms will have a bracket here, we might be going through the floor to get our ride height that we want of, like, you know, low. So yeah, and if we put the upper control arm mounts on the front of our axle, it messes our our OA suspension geometry all up. Pull the rear seat out. There's a good chance we're going through the floor and making a box, and then our upper control arms go into that pocket that we make. So yeah,
All the fun. We'll get it figured
we'll
out.
cross that bridge when we dig the river. You know what I mean? You gonna set the shop on fire, brother? We got buckets of oil over here. All right, guys. Well, Lane got the rear arms all mounted, so we're just gonna cut through the bottom, send that dude all up in there, and then figure out where it's gonna go. So the upper arms are gonna come through the floor at full bump, baby. This is race car status right here. But we are gonna box it all in by the time it's all said and done. You know, and for our suspension to do the suspension things we want it to do, that's where the upper arms have to go on the axle. So this is gonna be a low rider, dog. Okay? This is just a small hole, okay? We might have to make the front bigger for the arms to clear. But yeah, that's where we're at. Now we're into a pickle because Lane just made a good point. Our pinion angle's not right, so those uppers are gonna have to come back some. It's not poking that much. It needs to come up another inch, but our arms are now hitting
Another
that
inch.
corner. Yeah, I was at 30, about another inch. I'm at 37.75 over there. We're
Oh, so you
touching.
need to come up a quarter.
It gives you room to play with. That way you're not hitting it at full bump. You've got extra space.
No, I get what you're
But you are correct. I'm sorry, I didn't say a quarter.
That's what happens.
It's a quarter of an inch.
Sorry.
It's a quarter of an inch. I was wrong.
That's what happens when you give a man a measuring tape.
It's Friday afternoon, guys. Let's cut to Monday.
I know he's good.
Oh, it's Labor Day. Tuesday.
We'll be back Tuesday.
Okay, bye.
Y'all have fun.
What's up, guys? It's Tuesday morning. Lane's just getting right after it.
Very nice.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
Subtract. Take 34.75 minus 16.5. I'm trusting that measurement, that number.
34 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Minus what?
Minus your 16.5 or whatever you said.
18.25.
4 inches different. Okay. Your number was a little off, sir.
That's backwards. Okay.
Backwards. No.
I subtracted when I should have added, and added when I should have subtracted.
I will tell you that didn't help the situation in there. I just looking at it, I'm like, that doesn't look right.
Am I safe here?
Okay, so Lane inputted all of the information. So this is kind of just so you guys know. This is Lane's. He's been in the fab shop for a while with us, but this is kind of his first solo rodeo, and it's not even solo because I'm still obviously helping out. But he's learning the whole anti-squat, anti-dive, how the suspension is going to operate, and so basically I had him set up the suspension in a way that looked like it should work. Now understand we're going off of Wide Open Designs chassis, and we tried to base all of our link mounts on the chassis side just like theirs are, and what we've come up with number wise is we have a really high anti-squat number, and really we want that 130% we really kind of want, or 117, sorry, 117%. We really would like that somewhere between the 85 and 100% mark. That would give us just a little bit of squat under acceleration, not any lift. And what that'll do is gain a little bit of traction when we're trying to bounce up something. So we're getting closer. When I first came over here and looking at these numbers, we were like 147%, which is going to create some really strange things to happen. So I'm just going through and seeing what I can change. We had one number that was just fat fingered, so that helped a little bit. And then we're going to lengthen our upper mounts or upper links because just looking at it now, they're too short.
Front or rear?
Rear. Our pinion angle was at full compression. Our pinion angle was basically pointing at the ground.
Yeah, that's what
somewhere a measurement came up.
That's why Lane had to cut the back of that out so we can rotate that. Yeah.
So have you rotated that?
Yes.
Give me a new length. It looks better. It's flat now at least. So
at full stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be.
You want it flat?
Well, we really are more concerned about what it is at ride height. Yeah. It looks pretty good there, if I had to guess. The other cool thing we can see on this particular calculator, this is Busted Knuckles calculator, 31. Okay. Is we can see what the pinion angle will do as it travels. And so it's basically going to 5 inches of up travel or full compression, it's going to change 7 degrees essentially. 2.5, it's going to change 3, so on and so forth. You can kind of see. So that helps us kind of see what the pinion angle is going to do, because ideally we want the suspension as it cycles to keep that drive shaft out of as much of a bind as we can. And I'm sure there will be several people tell me all the things I do wrong, but that's okay. So now we're at 31 inches. See, that changed our anti-squat. We went back up. So if we could get those lower or those upper links a little bit longer, that would help us. I don't think it's going to help us a ton. And your upper at the axle side is as low as you can get it, right? Those can't go any shorter. Like closer to the axle. So the lengths don't typically change a ton of stuff. It's going to be mostly in your separation.
Okay. So do I need to?
Hold on, I'm gonna play with the number here.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, all I did was we've got our upper link lengthened to 32 inches, which is 2 inches longer than it was originally when he came in here, and then I left the lower link the same length, but I raised the axle side mount up technically 5 inches from what he originally had, 1 inch from what the actual measurement was, and so we'll change that. And then I also adjusted the frame end 1 inch up, and that lowered our static ride height anti-squat to 94%. I'm pretty happy with that number.
Because you said 85 to 100?
Yeah. That should create a pretty good, predictable suspension. Then we'll move on to the front. That's a whole nother animal, though. You guys aren't ready for that yet.
What are you doing, brother? Dude. Brother, get it together.
I'm scared to look at my phone now.
What?
It nailed my phone.
What?
It went whack right on my phone.
Oh, why did it do that? Where's your phone at?
Oh, it's good.
Wait, your phone? Oh,
I had to
I was like,
out.
where was your phone at?
Maybe I shouldn't do.
Oh, you got so lucky. Oh, I thought your phone.
No,
Okay,
when my
I got
weight
you.
was right here, this corner hit it perfect.
You gotta tack the two pieces together, brother. Hey, Eric. I'm just making sure you're in every Homer video. Yeah!
Phone users, people.
Look at that. Look at you, Lane.
All the room for activity.
No kidding. So you got the rear suspension set up?
Yes, I got my control arms all set up. Trying to get all this metal out of the way so I can start rise and rear.
Oh, yeah, because you still need to get the tub out of the way. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because there will be it'll probably be a tube that comes off right here, coming up. But if you look, it will go through.
Gotcha.
And then somewhere in here, somewhere from here to here will be another tube that comes up. And then I may take Wide Open's design and go off of this back support tube over. Just to
Take which design?
Wide Open designs.
Wide Open Designs design? What design?
Wide design.
We did get a little carried away with this outside cut. That's my fault.
It'll all get covered up.
Well, Michael Jones, if you're watching this, this wasn't our fault.
This is no. Whoever built this thing first, they kind of did a little hack
It's
job
okay.
over
All
here.
of it's getting covered up.
So still got to put some little cup holders back here for the kids.
Oh, little sippy cup holders. You got to make the relief for the handle, like in the old 90s GMC where they had who drove around with a coffee cup in their car. It's just coffee everywhere. All right, guys. Here's the situation. Lane's working on a Tundra. Pretty clean looking one, if you ask me. What are you doing to that? Cam tabs, control arms, what? Yeah, so he's doing the Total Chaos cam tabs on that. For those of you that don't know, those Toyotas trying to do an alignment on those. The tabs for the cam bolts flatten out. So we like every week we do a set of these on some Toyota. But he's doing that in a body mount shop. And I was like, what can I do to keep the video going? And Lane was like, you can finish cutting out the body so we can move on to phase 3 of Homer Wide Open. And that is doing the inner fenders. And unlike Lane, I like clean. So anyways, I put a GoPro on my chest. We're gonna finish cutting out these inner fenders. You and me are gonna do this together. Now, I really hope that this Jeep is solid. Cause I'm a chunky boy. Oh man, my deodorant, that smells good. I think I finally found the one Rob uses. So essentially, I'm gonna be cutting out this side to match that side. And then I got some more trimming to do. It's pretty straight. Oh, so it's just seam sealer holding this thing together. Yeah, this one is depleted. Minerals are depleted. StarCraft, you really gotta play StarCraft. Oh, I thought I had it. Ta-da! You knew that already. Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt.
All right, guys, here's the situation. Peek this. Got this side. Pretty. I think we've decided we're gonna cut this straight across up here, cut that part out, and just go level with the floor back here, cut it out, because remember, we're building big tubs that go in here. And our inner fender's gotta go sandwich in between the cage and the chassis, right? So I haven't done this side yet, and I'm not gonna bore you with the footage. So check this out, you ready? Ta-da! So, Got this side all cleaned up. For those of you with a keen eye, can see that we went ahead and decided to just cut the body out, make it a little cleaner just for while y'all are watching it on camera, you know what I mean? So yeah, we wanted to get that done. I got the fronts cut flush with the floor, kind of. I went uphill a little bit so I can always remove more like that. That's what I'm talking about. We wanted to get that done so we can move on to the next order of business. Now, those of you with a keen eye, I've said twice now in the past 2 minutes, you can see our issue we're having right now. Now I'm going to say this right now. The body is level. Where's my level? It's almost level. Almost level. Okay? The rail is flat is what I'm saying, okay? Up here, and it's like that on the other side. Okay? When we put the chassis on the lift, we leveled it using these rock rails here, okay? Say that's pretty dang level. Same thing on the door here of the body. Who can spot the issue we're having right now? Now you know that rock rail's level. I just showed you on camera. Oh wait, hold on. This covers up the other part of the issue. No, you're wrong. Look at the chassis. Look how the chassis is running downhill here. Rob, you want to take it away?
Yeah, so essentially what happened is when this chassis was built, it was all tacked together, probably on a jig, and then they pull it off that jig to fully weld it. Well, when they fully welded it, there's a tube here as a gusset down here, and when that got welded all together, it pulled that material, all this material down. And while it just pulled it a little bit here, by the time you exaggerate it out here 5 foot, it's a lot. So have you shown them in here?
Not yet.
So if you come in here, you can see the gap there. I can almost guarantee you if we could bring that up that far, then we could probably at least close a lot of the gap. Who taught y'all how to cut? That's what we cutting your Cherokee stuff out with. Square over here.
Yeah.
It's a bunch.
Yeah. So the body was bolted down all the way. And I had noticed it, but I kind of forgot about it. Rob's like, hey, this top rail of the body's like frowning at me. It was like a rainbow going downhill. So I unbolted the body in these back 4 points and it kind of sprang up a little bit. I was like, uh-oh. And then I got it level with some jacks and
So
that's when we discovered this.
This is still not.
Yeah. The cage also isn't.
Let me see your level.
We might be spacing out those center mounts.
I think we can tweak that.
The whole, like, after here in the chassis, it all just kind of starts going downhill.
Is the top bar level?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
And then,
Begins to get worse.
so even that's kind of,
It's not terrible. So this bar may just not be.
so just, you're saying just that bar alone might be a little crooked. So we were doing some testing with some pole jacks, okay? And if we took the weight off the rear end, this came back up and was almost level. So we had to ratchet strap the chassis to the lift so we can put a little bit of tension on that. And we were able to get this bar level. This stayed level here. And yeah, I think that's gonna be the magic deal. I think we need to get I think what we're gonna do is take the gas tank off because that's a 1/4 inch skid. It's heavy. So it's putting a lot of weight back here. So we're gonna take that off and see what we get. And then without cutting anything, we might just be able to get away with putting a little tension on the chassis, like to keep it level, and then welding in our ORI contraptions here, because we're going to come up, down, it's going to tie into the cage up here. There'll be more points of contact instead of all this chassis just weight being on here. So we'll see. I think we're going to do that and see what we can get away with. We got all Homer back down to working height. Okay, got the gas tank off. That thing's heavy as crap, by the way. We've got the stand back here, putting some upward tension on the chassis, okay? So, we're level there with that level. We got it strapped to the lift so we can put the tension on it. Now, we got, that is now level. That is now level. top of the cage. Pretty dang level. What I think we're gonna do, okay, is we want to get the cage bolted in completely. It has all 6 bolts up front right now, and lifting up the rear of the chassis like we did has now put a gap in our center guys. So Lane right now, I gave him a template. He's gonna cut out a 1/4 inch spacer for us to sandwich in between the cage and the floor of the body. Okay, so that'll get those bolted in, and then we still have to do some finagling back here. This is doing some tomfoolery back here. So we want to get the cage fully bolted in all the way, every single nut and bolt, and let the tension off that, kind of see what happens. Okay, if it wants to sag a little bit and not be level anymore, put the tension back on it, and then we'll go ahead and make our ORI towers, because our ORI towers are going to come up here and then down here, just like they do on White Open Design's website. 2 straight bars up, and then so on the top of our ORI tower, it's going to be one of these, and then our inner fenders will go on top of that, and then we got another one right there, and it's going to go here in 2 tubes up to the cage. So the ORI tower, or strut tower, is going to come up, strut right here, and then it's also going to attach to the cage here, sandwiched in between the inner fenders. So that'll give you another point of contact for the chassis in the cage. And in theory, that should keep everything nice and tight, like a tiger, okay? And if so, we get the ORIs up here, and then we let off that jack, and it still wants to sag in the rear. Well, then I don't know. I have no idea. Here's what we got, okay? We've got the tension let off the jack over here. We've got the cage fully bolted in at all 6 mounting locations. When I say fully bolted in, I mean 90%, because the only 2 bolts that are missing are these 2 here. We got our 1/4 inch plate down there, because this had a gap in it, you know, because why not? Front's mounted, the center's mounted with 2, it's tight, it's there. And then we got the rears bolted up. That was a challenge. We had ratchet straps going all over the place to get these holes lined up. Nothing was copacetic. With the chassis right here level on the lift, that's showing level. It's got a little, it just has a little sag to it. Just a little bit. Okay? I think it's the same thing up here. Yeah. Not as bad. We're going to build the ORI towers with that having the jack over there having a little upward pressure just to keep this level. We do have this axle finally sitting at full bump. This is where the axle will be at full bump. We had to trim the bottom of the floor out a little bit more, those channels that go side to side. It's there. We're ready to move on, finally. So, I think that's where we're going to leave you. We're going to save all that for another time. Anyways, let me know down below what you guys think. If you got any tips for us, if you're seeing anything we're not seeing, let us know. You know what I mean? Lane and I are just out here willy-nilly-ing this thing. Rob's out doing Rob things. Anyways, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. If you if you don't, Lane doesn't get paid. He's got a newborn baby, so he needs to get paid. So make sure to do all those things. Okay, bye.
Right now, I zone out when it get too loud, but I'm still locked in, getting lost and found. That would never bring me down. I feel like a king right now.